You know, all day long in the studio, everybody's asking where Reno Riggins is at. Well, let me tell you, he's in a little town called Dunn, business. But I'll tell you where he is going to be, and that's tonight in Lebanon, Tennessee. He's going to be right there at the Armory. And what he's going to be doing when he gets there is taking this kid, this Rob Conway, and kicking his butt from one end of the building to the other. Now, you would have thought, Conway, that you would have smartened up to the fact after we hurt your partner and took his knee out right there in Louisville, Kentucky. He's still laid up somewhere in a hospital bed. Well, tonight in Lebanon, if you're not real careful, you're going to get more of the same. But that ain't the big news. Oh, that ain't the big news by a long shot. For a long time, the Colorado Kid, Bert Prentice, has been handpicking your opponents. You've been, I guess, what you consider to be the best of the best, the Jason Lees, the Trailer Park Trashes. Well, let me tell you something. Tonight, boy, you're stepping up into the big leagues. You're stepping in there with Stephen Dunn, one half of the Tennessee Vols. And what you're doing is you're putting your title on the line. That precious North American heavyweight title that you're bragging about going through 20 men. You're putting that on the line right there in Lebanon, Tennessee. So not only are those people going to get to see a heavyweight title match, but they're going to get to see me put you down once and for all, and not Bert Prentice, not MCW, not anybody is going to be able to protect you, son. Because let me tell you something, kid. I've watched you for a long time. I didn't like you then, and I don't like you now. And I could care less about you beating Lawler, Cactus Jack, or anybody else, because tonight you got the best. You got Stephen Dunn. I'm going after your title.
Music City Wrestling is going to be in Lebanon, Tennessee tonight. Leading the pack is going to be the Colorado Kid. I'm the one carrying the belt. I'm the man that stood the test of 20 guys crawling in that ring, and I was the last man standing. I was the one who had my hand raised when it was all said and done. And now there's people out here that say, you know, Bert Prentice, he handpicks Colorado Kid's opponents. Well, you can't say that tonight, because tonight I'm going to be down there with half of the volunteers. I'm going to be down there with Stephen Dunn. And he's going to have fire in his eyes, I know. In fact, they went out and they stole these belts off a limited edition. Well, I tell you what, Stephen Dunn, if you think you can steal this belt, come get it. But you're going to have to pry it off my cold, dead fingers before I give it up. You ain't getting it, and ain't nobody else getting it. He's a new kid in town, and if you haven't been watching, well, you need to open up your eyes. I might have been on a bookshelf collecting dust, but I've come out of that bookshelf, and I'm coming out with a fury. I've got this belt, and I'm hanging on to it, and anybody steps in my way, well, I'm going to just go ahead and take you on out. So you come on down there. It's time for me to get a little radical. In fact, it's time for me to get a lot radical. It's time for the Colorado Kid to get coloradical is what I'm going to call it. I've been flat-topping people. I've been giving them the mile-high neck breaker. There's a whole lot of new stuff you're going to see about me, but the new thing you're going to see more about me than anything is my attitude. So, Bert Prentice, get off your butt. Start signing all these good matches, because these people want to see what a real champion wrestles like, and I'm going to show them. No more of these Trailer Park Trashes. No more of these Jason Lees. You bring me some opponents. And Stephen Dunn, I'm going to be ready for you tonight. I hope you're ready for me. And like I said, if you think you're going to walk out of there with my belt, you got another thing coming. Cold dead fingers. Ain't nobody taking it.